there is a very realistic chance that Senegal will succeed at CAS. But again, it is far from guaranteed. I'm a lawyer. There are times you think you've got this and then you are shocked to your marrows.
Yeah.
And again, their prospects will depend on how convincingly they frame the issues as, one of misapplication of the regulations and violations of fundamental sporting principles, rather than just disagreement with CAF's discretion. Do you understand?
Yeah.
They should leave what CAF Appeals Board has said about this or that. They should stick to the misapplication of Articles 82 and 84. The facts do not meet the threshold of Article 82, refusal to play or abandonment. The situation fits more appropriately under Article 83, which is temporary disruption.
Okay.
Since the players returned to the pitch, the match was completed. The referee validated the result. So CAS may likely find that CAF wrongly escalated a disciplinary issue into a forfeiture scenario. That is the most likely thing. Remember, I quoted a case that was decided in 2019. Which maybe later tonight I will share with Casey. You people can read that case.
Okay.
So it's a serious and credible ground of appeal. Another ground where they can argue strongly is the finality of the match under the referee's authority. So Senegal can rely heavily on Law 5 of the laws of the game. The referee did not abandon the match. The referee managed the situation and completed the game. The result was confirmed on the field. And CAS has historically been very protective of the finality of results once a match is completed, except in extreme cases. For instance, in a match fixing or where ineligible players are fielded.
Okay. So
this also plays strongly in Senegal's favor. And they can also argue on a third ground, which is the disproportionality of this sanction. CAS applies the principle of proportionality. They do that consistently. Senegal can argue that the misconduct in quote was the temporary walk-off, right?
Yeah.
And the sanction is loss of continental title, according to the appeals board, right?
Yes.
These two are grossly disproportionate. I'm very serious about this. They are grossly disproportionate. And CAS has in the past reduced or overturned sanctions where the punishment was excessive as compared to the offense. So this is another powerful line of argument for Senegal. But again, you know that because they are going on appeal, it is, again, this is important for those listening to understand how this works.
Okay.
It is not going to now be, in the Court of Arbitration for Sports, it will not be Senegal against Morocco. It will now be Senegal versus Confederation of African Football and the Moroccan Football Federation.
Okay.
So people should also know that CAF will not come weak. And this is where Senegal's case will become also uncertain. CAF will now begin to argue that the fact that Senegal walked off, that it constitutes a serious breach of competition integrity, that it undermined the authority of the referee, that it could set a dangerous precedent if not punished strongly. And they will still they will really rely on that Articles 82 and 84, which is for us is something I've tagged a strict liability approach. But the key question that CAS will decide will be: did Senegal's conduct amount to a refusal to play? Refusal to play justifies forfeiture, or was that merely a disruption, which for us justifies disciplinary sanctions only? These are two different things: justifying forfeiture and justifying disciplinary sanctions only. So if CAS says refusal to play, then CAF likely wins. But if CAS says that it is temporary disruption, Senegal will likely win. So overall, for me, I think that Senegal has a very strong, let me just say 65% chance of winning.
65% is still a good chance of winning as well.